Sup YouTube, UAV Marky here with a follow-up review mod of my CG023 by Sheen. Now, when I first got this, I had quite a few issues with the gyro and the throttle sensitivity. When I first got it, I also changed the thumb sticks over to the sticks. And I'm still having issues with it. I modded it to look similar to that. Don't know whether that was causing the issues, because I did mod it pretty as soon as I got it, to be fair, because I like the mod, like the way it looks. So I don't know whether that caused the gyro issues. Anyway, I've modded it again. I've completely removed the legs on it and the guards, making it look more like a standard quadcopter. I've also, as you can see, put tri-blades on it. I will do a flight with the tri-blades and its stock blades, so you can see and hear the difference. With the tri-blades, flight time is cut by quite a lot, but it flies so much better with the tri-blades, and it's so quiet and really stable with it. Really like it, but the flight time is just mullered. You lose so much flight time with these props. So I probably will go back to the standard props, the noisy ones, but it does fly really well with these props. Do like it. The canopy I modded, basically cut that out on the inside, bit of paper, bit of lacquer, bit of silver paint, and basically makes the light come through. I think it looks okay. Basically to try and match my X9 mod, which is a easier mod to do with the way the canopy is. But yeah, managed to do the canopy. Took a while, but you need a very sharp knife and some spare fingers. Anyway, I will say that my CG023 didn't have writing on. I've seen a version of this flying really well on YouTube. Don't know whether they come from. Mine came from BANGGOOD. This other one came from a different supplier, and it had writing 4-axis gyro written on there, or something like that. Mine didn't have that writing, so whether I think they're slightly different. There must be, or quality control issue or something. Anyway, I'm still having slight gyro issues, but since I've really tried to balance up the blades and on these, it flies a lot better. It's coping a lot better. I think straight out the box it needs breaking in as well, because I did find, well, over the space of 3 or 4 days, the issues were getting less. They're still having issues, but it wasn't as bad as it was straight for the first few days straight out the box. So whether the motors need to be broken in, and you need to check all the propellers are right, because any sort of vibration I think throws the gyro off a lot. Anyway, onto a quick flight with the tri-blades, and then I'll show you another flight back with the standard blades to compare the two. Anyway, see you in a bit. Quick flight of the CG023 with the tri-blades, 100% rates. Really quiet with these props. I think the props, if they were slightly bigger, they would really suit this, or it had a slightly bigger battery. It is a mod. They don't actually fit the quad. I had to use super glue, believe it or not, and gently fill in the holes, and then use a pin to make the holes again. But it's worked. They stay on. I would say use some good super glue. But with these props, it does fly a lot better than the standard props, but the flight time is killed. A lot less flight time, but it flies really nice with these props. I've balanced the props out, I've trimmed it out, and it hovers okay. Mine still drifts a bit, and To get it to hover is a bit sensitive, but it's a lot better than it was out the box. So I would say if you're having issues with yours with the gyro, check your props. Make sure if one prop is slightly out or there's any sort of vibration, I think it really affects the gyro. Because with better props and balanced props, it flies a lot smoother. With my mod, with the guards completely removed, there's a lot of weight removed, and there's added prop wash that is removed, so I think it copes a lot better. Without the prop guard extensions, at the end of the day, it's not a nano QX, never was, so why pretend to be something you're not? Now we're back with the normal props, stock props, that I've made sure are nicely balanced. 100% rates. As you can hear, it's a lot noisier. Flies so much better with the legs removed. I think the build quality isn't great with these. They're just banged out of a factory in China. So it's pot luck whether you get one that's built 100% or one that's slightly out. I think with mine, the legs on mine were probably slightly out because it flies so much better with the legs removed. Pretty stable. I still have a bit of the issue with the throttle. Throttle is still very twitchy. But I think once you get used to it, sort of manage it. Still not my favourite flyer in the world, but it is really fast. Do a nice funnel. Gyro doesn't go out anymore so much. Still goes out on left flips though. Left and right flips. Gyro still goes out, so. And then the throttle is still way sensitive for my liking. But I suppose it depends on your fly style. But for me, with the legs removed, it flies a lot better. So I have to assume it was an issue with the legs weren't balanced. One of the legs were longer than the other, or something wasn't right with the legs, and it was throwing the props out. It was very sensitive to fly. So I will say, if you have any issues with yours, remove the legs. Obviously removes a lot of weight as well, so you get longer flight time. With my canopy mod, more user friendly at night. So yeah, I must say it flies a lot better for me with the legs removed. So I have to assume the legs weren't balanced or whatever, something was throwing it off with the legs. I'm getting nice flight times with these props with the weight that's been removed, because the plastic is quite thick in the legs. I don't know if the gyro on mine was on the sensitive side and something on the legs were just throwing it out, because I tried everything, and since I've removed the legs it's like a different quad. Still sensitive on the throttle, but it's much more stable, and the gyro seems to be a lot happier. If you saw me in the other vid, I couldn't do anything like this. If you watch my other vid of this, but when I flew this out of the box, I couldn't handle it. It was unflyable for me, and I put the sticks on straight away. The throttle management was one you really need to get used to. Once used to it, something throwing the gyro off. So I cut the legs down, still off, completely removed them, and gyro seems a lot happier. Look, what happened there? There you go. It's got up. Oh, what's going on here? So for me, still not the best quad in the world, but with my mods, removing the legs, a lot better, a lot lighter. It's helped the gyro out. So yeah, I can actually fly it now. Anyway, that's me out.